This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2019. The title of this rant is, Let's Talk About Racism. So it appears as if this president, and we've known this for a while, is going to make the thrust of his 2020 campaign strictly and most decisively about stirring up as much racial animosity as he possibly can. And by doing so, it gives him basically the most narrowest of narrowest paths for him to be victorious in 2020. And we have to stop this now. This is not what our country is about. But let's remember that this is the only card he can play. Racism, immigration, because it's all racism. He can't run on taxes, because the taxes has been a dud. He can't run on health care. And he can't run on health care because he said he would give us better health care. And then he says he's going to kick it down the road till after 2020. And after you reelect him, then he'll give you great health care. But in the meantime, he's going to court to get rid of the Obamacare Act. And now more and more people are in favor of the Obamacare Act. He's not going to be able to run on the economy. He'll say it, but people know, yes, there are people that we do have low unemployment, but that started in the Obama administration. There are still tremendous amount of people who are living paycheck to paycheck that cannot meet an expense that exceeds $500. Many of them are working 2 or 3 jobs, and they are being paid much less based on their productivity than we were 40 or 50 years ago. And let's also remember that he said he would shore up Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, and he has done absolutely nothing to do that at all. So immigration and racism is going to be the basis of his entire campaign. Well, let's just throw in socialism a little bit, but I don't think that will be, he's going to run on the racism aspect. And this is especially true, as we saw last week, his attacks on Representative Ilhan Omar of Minnesota. And why is he attacking her? Yes, she is outspoken, but what does she represent to him and to his base? A threat. Why? Because she is a strong, black, independent woman who also happens to be Muslim and a refugee. Remember, she is one of the others. She's not one of us. So we can't do anything. We have to villainize her, degrade her, demoralize her as much as possible. Because this is what is terrifying this guy's base. And that's all he has, is that small amount. And we really have to go after our elected officials and all of those who are running for president, because we can't allow this racism to be any part of this election. We must call it out. We must call it out right away, because this is a tremendously vile thing. We are a better country than that. And after this election, racism should never be a part of any other presidential or any election.